Repario.
You belong in Slytherin!
Tamam arkadaşlar.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Ya. İşte olsa neydi?
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying,
Bizde ne
I'm Professor
gösteriyor ya?
Weasley. Pleased to
Sekreterinden
meet
adam
you.
mı kalmadı?
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
Hazır ve
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
İnşallah.
Sleep well.
Oh, güzel bir Hogwarts sabahında. Herkese günaydın. Ses. Ses. Ses. Ha. 1 2. Ses. Ses 1 2. Dolabımız falan yok mu? Bunlar ne? Oo, oda içinde büyü yapıyoruz. Bakalım. Elmamızı yedik. Bu kıyafet değiştiremiyor muyuz ya?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
And why is she always holding his hand? I've seen them.
Gel buraya. Sebastian Sallow.
Can I help you? Ah,
You're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Heyecan vericiydi
It
ya.
was
Korkmadık.
dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get your...
Hani ne okuduğundan
It was
ya.
nice meeting you, Sebastian.
Tanıştığıma
I'll let you
memnun
get back to
oldum
your book.
Sebastiancığım.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Sana Sebo diyebilir miyim? Sebo.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust
Imelda.
me.
Hello.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't
At-
say I didn't warn you.
At C3'ten
Checkmate.
D6'ya.
Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night.
Aynen.
Interesting
Bizzat
tactic on your first
o benim.
day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Bir dahakine. Ya keşke orada olsaydın.
Professor Fig's
Böyle
friend would have
konuşamazdın.
survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely.
Götüm.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing
İki
or two
tane
about
büyü
science.
biliyor.
I can teach you more than
O da
Pagala ever could.
Alahmora,
Speaking of
Wingardium
which, I'd like to
Leviosa.
get in some time on my broom before
Keşke ben de
class.
olsaydım diye ejderha ile savaşacak. Yok artık. Çok uçar mısın? Elveda ya. Fazla
Goodbye,
konuşmaya, dırdır
Nice
etmeye
meeting you.
gerek yok. Sonra konuşuruz. Sen kimsin? Omniscount. Tam bir büyücü ismi. Safkan büyük ihtimalle bu.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting.
Gözleri de ya büyücü
Based on all
tipi
the
var
chatter when you
bunda.
entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous.
Ominous.
Gaunt.
Nice to meet
Ominous
you, Ominous.
Gaunt.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Bir giriş yapmayı seviyoruz
Well,
yani.
my
Böyle
mark,
seremoni
I had to start
eşliğinde
right
girişleri bayılırız.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Thank you, Ominous.
Tanıştığıma memnun
Very
oldum
nice to meet
Ominis.
you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Oğlanın gözleri görmeme ihtimali ne acaba?
Slytherin in here.
Boş boş yere
Professor
bakıyor.
Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Menekşe McDowell mı? Türk mü var oğlum burada? Koş. Eray Solos. Selam Weasley. Bayan
morning.
Weasley.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here.
Felsefe taşından beri bugünün
You only have one
dört göze
first day
bekliyoruz
at
yani.
Hogwarts.
Hazırım.
Now, in light of your unique
Birçok
situation,
büyüye de
joining
hakimim.
us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs. Owls.
Yes,
Owls.
your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the
İleride
ministry,
hedefim
we've devised something
Sihir bakanı olmak.
extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Repairier.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Nereye koydu lan o? Nereye soktun oğlum ya?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Hadi gidelim.
This way.
Burada bir şey var ama. Dur. Geliyorum. Bir saniye ya. This way.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Ignatia Will Smith mi? Wild Smith. Deniz kızları. Selam kızlar. Evet. Bayan Weasley gidebiliriz. Birkaç şey dikkatimi çekti de onlara bakmıştım.
Opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Tamam, devam ediyoruz bu. Allah Allah. Ne
Why
bağırıyorsun?
don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Yapalım Revelio yapalım ya. Yapalım Revelio ya. Dur bakayım. Ah. Oğlum onu niye açamıyorum ben ya? Bu heykel İrlanda ve Büyük Britanya'ya özgü, genellikle uzun yelili bir at şeklini alan, şekil değiştiren bir su iblisi olan kelpeyi tasvir ediyor. Şimdiye kadar bildirilen en büyük kelpiye İskoçya'daki Loch Ness canavarıdır. Loch Ness de olabilir. Bakalım. Meydan okumalar. Tamam. Ama şunu açabilmem lazım.
Clever. Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Revelio.
Inside and outside of the castle.
Orada bir sandık daha var. Karıldır. Mavi mavi. Lumos yapayım mı? Ana. Bu niye öyle oldu? Lumos. Allah Allah. Tamam. Şu mu?
Lumos.
Ha, Lumos. Gözlerim pek görmüyor da Profesör Weasley. Lumos yapasım geldi. Canım sıkıldığında her gece Lumos yapıyorum. Bir Leviosah yapalım mı? Yaptık.
Ah, good timing.
Teşekkür
Perfect
ederim.
opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Tamam. Haritayı map'le açıyoruz. Evet. Buralardayız. Buralardan buraya ışınlanıyoruz herhalde. Bizim hedefimiz şuralar. Ormanlar, karanlık orman falan. Merkez salona bir gidelim, bir bakalım kimler neler yapıyor.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of
Anladığım
the
kadarıyla bol bol Revelio yapacağız ya.
station, so to speak.
Dur bir dakika. Bir saniye Bayan
That
Weasley
should be
ya.
all for now.
Aa.
You'll be And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Yeni gelmiş olabilir. Ben 7 senedir biliyorum burayı ya. Teşekkürler profesör.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A
Allah
lot to
Allah.
absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Sağ olsun
You did,
Fig.
Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
Ağzımızdan laf
My
almaya
suspicion
çalışıyor
is that
ha.
there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yok ya bir şey.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
Ejderha bizim yolumuzu seçti oğlum desene Fig ya.
That it chose us.
Allah Allah.
Enough chit chat.
Biz mi seçtik
I need
ya
to
o
get to
yolu?
class myself. My
Ejderhalar
time
tepemize
allows
atladı
me
ya.
to explain the details of the field guide.
Of course.
Thank you.
Biz teşekkür ederiz hadi ya.
Good luck today. And
Teşekkürler.
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hogsmeade. Oo. Hogsmeade'e gidelim. Ha, şuraya bir bakalım ya dur. Şurada bir şey var ya. Fig neredesin? Ha.
My mother is so excited for me to come home.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but
I do my
I'm
best
fairly
yani ya.
certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time, and she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster. Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Leviosa. Leviosa değil. Leviosa. Evet. Aynen. Akio. Akio mu Leviosa mı ya? Hangisini öğrensek ki? Sanki Leviosa. Leviosa daha iyi gibi.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your... You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about her. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
Leviosa, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Leviosa. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. I know. Protego. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Only all my students for this
Protego.
day. I do enjoy lively duels. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Leviosa. Protego.
Kalk lan ayağa.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Kusura bakma Sebo.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling...
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Leviosa. Protego. Leviosa.
Hiçbir şey...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was
Kişisel
certainly good
algılama
practice.
Sebo.
Practice.
Olur böyle şeyler.
Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Sorry, I'm sorry!
Ne lan?
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Neti onay mı?
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Hocam bizim sınıf biraz düşük sınıf da.
Do you even remember how to perform
Öncekileri
a
yan
basic
sınıfa
summoning
topladılar.
charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
Tabii ki
You
de
are a
fena
swift
değil.
learner. I see a lot of potential, but
Teşekkür
remember,
ederim hocam. Sağ olun.
potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oh be, temiz hava. Yeşillik.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Survivor'a hoş geldiniz. Era yazıp 50 çift sıfıra gönderin lütfen.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres.
Accio.
Relinquish your charm. Very good. Don't lose your composure.
He.
Splendid. Stay focused. That's it.
Bir daha yapmak istiyorum. Acemiliğime geldi ya.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Ladies first, lütfen.
Let us see this.
Bekle şimdi ben onu düşürürüm. Ben o kırmızıyı düşürürüm. Şu açıdan vurursak... Heh.
Accio.
Çok kötü oldu ya.
Excellent.
Here we go.
Kız 50 puan aldı. Bekle lan onu düşüreceğim ben ya. Bekle lan.
There we go.
Şimdi şuna vursam daha iyi. Ağzına sıçayım. Benimki de düştü ya. Çok kötü oldu ya. Bekle lan onu düşüreceğim o zaman dur. Yalnız ben ona var ya 50'ye kadar getiririm büyük ihtimalle ya kızınkini.
Accio.
Ben bir daha oynarım bu oyunu
Well
ya.
done.
Of 20 puanla kaybettik ya. Bir daha. Rövanş. Yok mu?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall
Bence
we?
de. Daha ilginç hale getirelim.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Yes!
Bekle.
Accio.
Happens to the best
Koyacağım
of
ya.
us.
Watch this.
Ben şimdi
That is
hızlıca
how
şunu
it's
çeksem, o ona vursa, o da ona vursa. Şuraya. Bekle, senin şu topunu da düşüreceğim. Tamam mı? Bekle dur.
Lisa.
Senin o topunu düşüreceğim, benimki de... Aha. Hayda. Kızdaki bala bak ya. O
There we go.
şimdi tek taşla 2 top birden vuracağız.
I know everyone is watching.
Accio.
Not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Hadi. Ana ucunda kaldı ya. Bir daha oynayalım bunu. Kabul etmiyorum.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Gado. Ne? Soralım mı? Sihir aynı mı Ugado'da?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it
Revelio.
on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Bir dakika profesör.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that... Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment.
Revelio.
Sen ne yapıyorsun kızım burada ya? Akıyor büyüsü için sayfalarca not tutuyor ya. Ne yapıyorsun
After
burada
my
ya?
brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Tamam. Yok.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Evet. Ben çıkmıyorum oğlum.
Revelio.
Accio.
Ya böyle toplarlar.
Revelio.
Hmm. Bu da ne? Aa, burada bir bilmece var. 11-21. Bunlarla oynayamıyoruz herhalde ya. Neyse.
No. Was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Sana bir Accio yapayım mı?
Accio.
Dur. Seni bir...
Leviosa.
Gel lan buraya. Mechanical mısın sen? Evet. Tamam neyse. Zarar vermeyelim.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hayır ya.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help.
Professor Ronan did
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect...
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide... Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when... I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfigure...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Hogsmeade'e gidelim.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Sebastian'da bir puçluk var. Satabilir bizi. Neti iyi bence.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's...
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including... Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle. No time to waste. The sooner you can...
Revelio.
Bir Alahamor'u öğreneceğiz ya. Vallahi şu an Hogwarts için en önemli büyü ya.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly fixes things right up, makes
It seems as if that might come in.
more frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be
Kapıları
teaching you
açmam,
spells
sandıkları açmam
outside of
lazım
class
ya.
in an effort to catch you. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo.
I'll start on the task right away. This is the right area. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sally.
Accio.
He never...
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Repario.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted
Hemen şunu
lover thought
yapalım.
it too accurate and lashed out.
Olağanüstüyüz. Gerçekten. Tamam.
Someone was sat by the fire in our common room the other day with steam coming out of their ears.
Revelio.
Transfiguration.
Ugh.
They have no one to write to.
Accio. Revelio.
Hello, looking for me?
Hadi gidelim net.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Revelli, really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Accio.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to.
Manzaranın güzelliğine bir bak ya. Canım okulum benim.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Revelio.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name
yasak
implies.
orman.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest, past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will
Ya
for you
salak
too.
tutunup çıksana oradan ya. İlla şuradan mı geçireceğim?
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Neredesin oğlum? Hadi tamam.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such.
Revelio.
It might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for
Kardeşim,
Butterbeer. And you can
saatte
get
dükkan
any
kapatılır
sweet
mı
you
ya?
can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit.
Revelio.
I can tell you that you are certain to find everything.
Nereye koşuyorsun lan sen? Burada kilitli anasını satayım.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion.
A new wand.
Of course. You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
You don't ever want to find
Revelio.
Chin chin.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Sılcıkla banoz aşıkarı aç. Nar alıç, ela, gürgen, kavak, sekoya,
Curious indeed.
ladin, çınar, asma, ceviz, söğüt, porsuk.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Bedire olsun. Anka kuşu tüyü.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. intriguing. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
O zaman ejderha yüreği teli mi yapsak ya? Alalım.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match?
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand, do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Aa, okul üniforması bulduk. Çık çık bitmiyor lan burada. Hayda.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Can't imagine how
An inquiring mind.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
İyi bir şey çıktı ya şuradan. İksir çıktı. Umarım yararlı bir şeydir. Şöyle biraz bakalım.
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then. Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course, it is not without complexity. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look...
And I, too, seen it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. A potting table and... Good.
Hangisi mantıklı ki ya? Şunu yapalım küçük. Bunu da alabiliyormuşuz.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Bunları satabiliyoruz ha. 200 ediyor. Efsaneviymiş ama. Mükemmel diyor. İyi donanımlı. Şey değil. Tamam.
Revelio. Accio.
Şimdi iksir.
Revelio.
Beetle the Bard is a bit too...
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Bir arayalım.
Revelio.
Neyse.
Pardon me,
Aradığımız şey
sir.
yok.
Oh, though I don't believe I've seen your face here before.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but how may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some...
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things at... Is it not the most fast...
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as it's your first time in, I should mention that I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. But for now, let's get you...
Görünmezlik iksiri. Aman bunu alamıyoruz. Wiggenweld iksir tarifi. Al bakalım. Idurus iksir tarifi.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Teşekkür ederim. Bir şey almayacağım.
Revelio. Accio.
Well, hello there.
Revelio.
Ne buraya çıkamıyor muyuz ya?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seat.
Ah, the dittany for the... Merlin's beard. Starting off.
Not at all.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy. I keep the cart out here because...
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself.
Bakalım. Göster elindekileri dayı.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Revelio.
Go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
Toadstool tales always made me
Gaz kahve. Turkish coffee.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Beautification potion. I shan't tell.
Ben şuraya bir gideyim, bir daha bakacağım oraya ya.
Revelio.
Bak buraya kadar indim, bir şeyler çıksın artık yani lütfen. Kaymakam gömlek mi?
Revelio.
Oh, yarasın paşam.
Revelio.
Açık mı? Oğlum geçsene şu aradan ya. Evet sus. Hiç yok. Ne yapıyorsunuz ey burada? Hı, bu da benim size kıyağım olsun. Allah Allah. Bu da saçma sapan yerlerden atlayabiliyor. Hadi.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Yeni asamızı bir deneyelim bakalım nasılmış.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Rodrigo!
Arresto momento! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Experience! Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
ya.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Hem trolden biz kurtaralım hem de ortalığı biz toplayalım.
Reparo. Good as you.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Ne olmuş oğlum buraya ya? Bakayım bir şuraya girebiliyor muyum? Oğlum kediyi sevmeyeceğim ya. Parşömeni almam lazım.
Revelio.
Arkada bir şey var. Oraya hiç yok herhalde.
Reparo.
Yan sahibi nerede?
We were just talking about you.
Oğlum konuşsana.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remark.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Teşekkür
Thank you,
ederiz ya.
Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Olur. Bunları alamıyoruz. Şunu verecek bize. Okay.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks? Wonderful.
Nice, Ellie. Battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Hadi gidelim. Neti. Biraz koş ama ya.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Ranrock'a.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Oğlum niye girdik, niye çıkıyoruz? He, akşam oldu. Oğlum gel de bir konuşacağım ya.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already.
Kabul etmek istemiyorum. Bu ne oğlum? İlla kabul et diyor ya. Tamam da hangisi benim odam oğlum? Bugünlük bu kadar yeter. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim.